Herzlich willkommen bei Musive zockt. Ich bin Annika und das hier ist Speed Dating for Ghosts, ein weirdes, kleines, narratives Spiel, das ihr gerade für sehr kleines Geld auf itch.io abgreifen könnt. Ein bisschen was passend Gruseliges zu Halloween, aber gleichzeitig auch nicht zu gruselig. Ich selber bin nämlich nicht so besonders gut mit Horror. Und ja, ich würde sagen, wir schmeißen uns einfach mal mitten rein ins Speed Dating. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. Yeah, has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful. I don't know if it's wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Okay, makes sense. Doesn't it, though? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them, and then a bell rings. And then you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. Wir können uns jetzt einen Raum aussuchen. Es gibt den Room of Palms, den Room of Liars und den Room of Black. Ich würde sagen, ich fange einfach mal an mit dem Room of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors, spare walls with the odd religious print, framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell's coming from. Ganz wunderbar und sehr romantisch. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Thanks. No prob, no prob. Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. You're not even gonna ask my name? Nah. I already know your name. When I died, I got psychic powers. It's Casey, right? Nice try, but no. Weak sauce. Guess I still need some practice. Let me try again. You're a spirit of curiosity, right? Yeah, right. Figured as much. We're all at least a little curious. So, what do you want to know about me? Well, from this and this, I take it you're into sports? How did you know? The football in your head? Ah, kinda hard to miss, huh? I played football in college. Too much football, it turned out. How about you? You into sports? Yeah. Awesome! If you had to pick one, which one would you pick? Volleyball, curling or football? Ich nehme Football, auch wenn es American Football ist und nicht Fußball. Aber egal. Football. No way. That's so perfect. Unless you're kidding. Maybe you saw the football in my head and you were like, this ghost is really into football. Like, He's got it on the brain. The writing is just really good. I am really into football. Then you've met the right Riley. Like, where do I even start? It's like... Ich denke mal, er hat wahrscheinlich sehr, sehr lange monologisiert und dann, ja, the bell rings. Oh snap! Halftime! Guess we call it timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. Another ghost appears. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. I'm no sunshine. More of a rain cloud then. I can work with that. My name's Farah. That, or the lady in smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos. Trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit though. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in grey smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, "Pay the price!" Junk like that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, hon. Spent lots of time working on it. I like when they choke on the smoke. Choke themselves awake. Then they see me floating at the foot of the bed, looking ready for a funeral. It works. Except when the smoke alarm goes off. Then it's not as scary. Maybe you should disconnect the alarm first. Ha! Why didn't I think of that? Why's a ghost like you need a place like this? Loneliness. I hear ya. I'm about as lonely as a lost shoe. Just as useless too. But you get used to it. Also, you never get used to it. You're not useless, you're haunting the rich. Thanks, son. Sometimes I'm not sure anything I do matters. Got that feeling even in life. Can't seem to make it go away. Aw, Farah. Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Another ghost appears. Diese Zeichnungen sind sehr, sehr simpel, aber auch einfach richtig, richtig gut. Hey! What? What's wrong? Do I have a booger or something? Dang it, Steph. You gotta check for these things. Seriously, do I have a booger? It's nothing, never mind. Okay, good. 'Cause I'm pretty nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. So what brings you into speed dating? I've been single for a while. At first it was great. I did what I wanted to do, taught myself some Japanese, played my clarinet every day without fail, allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, man, silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. I know what you mean. I resisted trying stuff like this. Speed dating is so awkward. Like, what do you say? My name's Steph and I play the clarinet. My name's Steph and I'm teaching myself Japanese. What if you think my hobbies are bad? What if you think I'm a weirdo? When you only have so much time to talk, the first thing you say makes all the difference. Hey, it's hard not to judge. I think that's impossible. The first time we see one another, the first time we hear each other speak, those moments set the tone. Everything else is either validating that initial impression or trying to subvert it. Do I make a good first impression? Well, you're interesting at least. In the good way. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say after like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, wow, that's almost impressive. So tell me about playing the clarinet. Oh, you gotta commit to it. When I first learned as a kid, we rented one, which was gross, cause, well, you have this cloth. It's like a little metal thing attached to a long string. The cloth is on the other end. When you're done playing, you take the mouthpiece off and run the little metal thing through the clarinet to pull the cloth through and despidify it? Ew. That sounds like a lot of work. Sorta, I guess. We used to call it the spit rag. Spit is gross. Yes, it is. I wish I didn't have saliva. It would make playing so much easier. Can dead people play the clarinet? Of course not. They're dead. They can't breathe, so they can't play. Why even ask that? Oh nein. Ich glaube, Steph hier weiß noch nicht, dass, ja. Because you're dead? Are you threatening me? 'Cause that is super not cool. I'm gonna tell Fran. She'll ban you. But, Steph, you're a ghost. Wait, what? What do you mean? No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost? Oh nein. Ah, ich fühle mich ein bisschen schlecht. The second round begins. So, I'm Riley again. Ha! So, like, what should we talk about now? Got any dating tips, Riley? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love's no game for me. I'm just trying to be real and ask the same of the others. It's pretty simple, actually. You're smarter than you look. I am. Thank you so much. That's super nice of you. You're welcome, Riley. So, you're nice and hot. Score! The bell rings. So, like, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. Yeah, I'd like that. Righteous! Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible. Man, can't wait. Me neither. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We only touched on my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot. Reflect, obsess maybe. Hard to know a ghost without knowing how she lived. So, how did you live? I made my life in Vegas. Went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first, I lost a whole bunch. Slots, they'll get you good. Then I took this job, working for a casino boss. He's his executive assistant. I told him when to wear a tie and cleaned his dirty laundry, if you get my meaning. What sort of dirty laundry? This guy was a scumbag. A real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out, rob 'em. There were so many convenient accidents. Anything to get at the competition. I was the one who kept his secrets. I made them go away. Sounds dangerous. It wasn't. Until it was. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino. Why did you go? By this point, he had me trapped. I knew all his secrets, and he knew mine. If I left, who knows what he'd do. I didn't mind dying, but I had a kid to think about. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked, usually. Security let me in, and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. Damn. So, how did he die? A knife, probably. These guys hated guns. His son was there. He smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove, the other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Did you know these men? No. All their toughs looked the same. I swear, they worked the year, and then they got put down, like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand. So, your girl was at the babysitter? And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least, not until things cooled down. Okay, so how did you die? I went home. Locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened. Until I nodded off. I walked to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burnt my home down, after making sure I was inside. I'm very sorry, Vera. Yeah, well, now you know why I'm the lady in smoke. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink and try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's Steph again. So, wait, we're actually totally 100% dead? Yeah. As in afterlife? The afterlife? If you can call it that. I still feel alive. Just, like, dissociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive too. Do you know how long you have been dead? I guess since 2004, maybe? That's the last year I remember. Where have you been all of the time? I've been somewhere. It's hard to explain. Sorta like being lost. You keep circling around, coming back to the place you started, except inside your own head. That old ghost over there, Vera, I think her name is, she says she's seen this before. A kind of limbo. Spirits coming to terms with death, a death they refuse to accept. I guess this means I've accepted it now. All this makes my head hurt. So, what's with your mask? Is she wearing a mask? Mask? I'm wearing a mask? I honestly have no idea what I look like. You look like you. I know you're just being nice, but that kind of freaks me out. I don't know who I am anymore. Am I still Steph or something new? Am I a monster? You're not a monster. You're a ghost. Like that's better. Now that I realize I'm wearing a mask, I'm afraid to take it off. I wonder what's under there. That's what I'm afraid of. I didn't know I died until now, but I sure know how I died. This is hard to talk about. I had cancer, a brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe, really. How long did they give you? They gave me a few months. With treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free. Whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her, see if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she the infamous lady in smoke. Ah ja, okay. Also, ich kann mir jetzt aussuchen, wen ich noch ein drittes Mal treffen möchte. Riley war sehr, sehr lustig geschrieben, fand ich. Steph, ich mag Steph, aber gleichzeitig bedrückt Steph mich auch sehr. Vera ist interessant. Ich meine, ich finde sie alleine deswegen schon cool, weil sie reiche Leute begeistert. Also nicht begeistert, sondern haunted im Prinzip. Und ihre Geschichte war auf jeden Fall sehr, sehr dramatisch und traurig, aber auch sehr, sehr spannend. Und mich würde mal interessieren, was da noch so los ist. Deswegen nehme ich jetzt einfach mal Vera als Date. You meet Vera outside. She's smoking in the dark. Took you long enough. Not really though. I'm just kidding around. So, what do you want to do? The world's our... Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden. You hear that? I didn't hear anything. I heard a voice. There it is again! A voice! Did you hear it this time? No, I still didn't hear it. I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar, like the way I'd sound if someone recorded me. Me, but not me. Where are the voices coming from? The voices are in my head, but also far away. The voice is calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We are trying to reach Vera. Dead on the 5th. Oh man. Ja, da spielen wohl ein paar Leute mit einem Ouija-Board, oder? Dead on the 5th, November 1954. And then the other voice, the one that sounds so familiar, it says, Where are you, Mom? Oh. Oh no. My daughter? I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her. I completely understand. I'm sorry about this, hun. I need to figure out what's going on here. You could come with me, if you wanted. If it's not too much trouble? I know trouble. You're not it. These voices, though. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. It sounds like my daughter, but, well, you know what I've done. It might be nice to have some backup. So, we follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. A small bungalow on a quiet street on the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front yard and a neon sign in the window. Psychic readings. Psychic readings. Know the future. Know yourself. Let's go inside. Inside the house is dark, except for a dim room towards the back, lit by trembling candles. Two people are seated at the table, facing each other. One is a young woman, dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be the psychic and playing the part with witchy flair. A second woman sits across from her. This woman is in her 70s, wearing wireframe glasses and a long black dress. She looks like a retired librarian. That's my daughter! Is this a seance? Yeah, it sure looks that way. What happens now? I feel a presence. Vera's daughter opens her eyes. Mom, are you there? Yes, your mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she's listening. Mom, I sense 2 presences. 2? Yes. One is unknown to me. The psychic breathed in deeply. You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond. Mom, it's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died? The police, the papers, they all said it was an accident, but I found your letters, Mom. What did they do to you? I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. Can you say something for me? I need her to know I'm out there. I'm just not sure I can do it. I'm going to tell Jane how her mom really died. The psychic repeats what you say, word for word. The letters were all true. every word. I'm sorry I left you. I did it so you could live. Jane begins to cry. You didn't leave me. They took you from me. I was only a little girl. I'm so sorry, Mom. I miss you so much. I miss you too. Wow, okay, damit sind wir dann durch die erste Runde durch und das war sehr berührend am Ende. Damit habe ich ehrlich gesagt nicht gerechnet von den etwas albernen Zeichnungen und so, die ich erst als Screenshots gesehen habe. Ich finde es trotzdem sehr, sehr humorvoll, aber auf eine schöne Art und Weise. Und ja, ich hoffe, es hat euch genauso gut gefallen wie mir. Wie gesagt, das Spiel gibt es gerade auf itch.io, reduziert zu Halloween. Den Link findet ihr unten, falls ihr weitere Geister treffen möchtet. Und ja, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Und gruselt euch nicht zu sehr. Tschüss!